you are not as rich as how much you earn, either as salary or as wage or whatever. You are only as rich as how much of what you earn you can manage. So you don't, grow big to manage well. You actually manage well to grow big. There are people who have a wrong or erroneous understanding of the word management. People think management is something that has to do with the poor. Only the poor manage. No. Do you know the wealthy manage most? Because your management ability is what actually determine your ability to expand and create wealth. Okay. So if you don't manage what you have now, you cannot be wealthy. Remember this, you know, adage or saying. It's a block by block, a house is built. So wealth is not automatic. You gather it, you accumulate it with time. You accumulate it with time. So you're not as rich as how much you earn. You are only as rich as how much of what you earn that you can manage. So wealth is actually earnings minus expenditure. When you subtract your expenditure from your earning, what you have left is actually what you have. That is, you're as rich as what is left after spending off what you've earned. So, while one of the ways to creating, wealth is to create more sources of income, you need to also manage. You need to also look into your expenditure because no matter what you make, if you don't control your expenditure, you cannot be wealthy. So that is to say, there are two ways now you can, build wealth by creating multiple streams of income, which is advisable, and then you also need to cut down on expenditures. Look at how much you're spending. Is it commensurate with your earning capacity? Because if your spending capacity is more than your earning capacity, you are broke. You will be poor. You are a poor man, in fact. Because sometimes poverty is not actually lack of cash. Poverty is lack of the right mindset when it comes to wealth and finance management. So you may have a lot of money in your bank account, but if your management capacity is low, you are poor. It's just a matter of time. Because money is a neutral entity. Money takes the shape of the person that is in possession of it. Money takes the color, money takes the name, money takes the identity of the person in possession of it. So if money is in the hands of a criminal, you say it's criminal money. If money is in the hands of a ritualist, in quote, you say that's ritual money. If you see money in the hands of a politician, you say it's a political money. It's like that. So money is a neutral entity. It only assumes the shape, the identity of the person in possession of it. Okay, so that also gives us an opportunity to actually create wealth. That is to say, you don't seek for ways to getting more money. You create platforms, you create values that will be commensurate to the amount of money you want. So if you need a million naira, what do? You create a million naira worth of value. If you need a million naira, you create a million naira worth of value. If you need $1 million, you create $1 million worth of value. If you need a cent, you create a cent worth of value. So it's like that. So if you want more money, stop pursuing more money. Look for ways, create platforms that will make you to create more value because the higher the value you create, the higher the money you make. It's as simple as that. So only poor people look for money. Rich people, wealthy people, successful people look for opportunities that will attract money. I hope this blesses you. My name is Pastor Dixon God's Gift.